got a reading for you about somebody who knows that it's time to have a conversation that's probably going to be a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit disruptive, maybe even a little antagonistic, but it's important. It's like if I don't have this conversation, I know I'm going to have some difficulty down the road, and I'd really like to avoid that. So this could be, blocking someone. This could be, hey, sorry, but I'm in a relationship with someone else. But let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box, as is more information on how to become a member and how to own one of the candles that I make. Hello, Ayush. Hello, Jara. How are we doing? Let's start with the Miracle Tarot and see what else we've got for you. Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Hanged Man in the reverse, Justice in the reverse, and the Tower. Okay, so we have someone who has been indecisive. They haven't really known which way they wanted to go. This is likely to do with a romantic decision, right? I'm single and I had a good time with this person, but I also have a good conversation going on with that person. I want to make sure that I get to know them well enough in order to make a good decision. But this is someone who, up until I think very recently, didn't know how to decide or didn't know what they wanted to do. But I do think this is someone who wants to do right by the situation. They're not trying to like trick anyone or be dishonest about their situation. Hello, Kat. How are you doing? Hello, Hugo. How are you doing? Oh, you're welcome. So we have the Eight of Rings or Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this is someone who's saying, look, it's been interesting or it's been good to get to know you. I just don't know if I feel the chemistry that I was hoping to feel with you, but, I wish you the best. This feels to me like a kind of, like a respectful rejection. We've had some time to get to know each other. I wouldn't take it back, but I just don't think that I found what I'm looking for. It's letting someone down or having that like breakup conversation, but it's not a breakup. It's I don't think we need a second date, or I don't think we need a third date, or, maybe this situationship has kind of like run its course, right? Hello, Ayush. I did not know, but I was guessing because it's 6:30-ish here, so I do know that you're half an hour off from the rest of the world, which I think is kind of amusing. We've got Seven of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, there's clarity now. I was dating to get to know some folks, but now I know that what I want is to be with this person. And if I want to be with that person, or if I see myself, pursuing them, then I don't want it to get like twisted. I don't want anyone to take you know, notes of the fact that I'm still seeing someone else. I've got to communicate that I'm not interested. Hello, JJ. How are you doing? The Fool in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles. This is someone who feels like they have found exactly what they are looking for, but they need to be very cautious. It's like they feel like they're going to drop something very, like, priceless, like hot potato a little bit. So I've got to make sure that I don't do anything to ruin it. Namely, I need to make sure that I don't have a roster if I want to be exclusive with this person. This is the Prisma Visions Tarot. Hey Carrie, how are you doing? Hello, Real J Dub. If you want to keep it real and it's not your thing, I would just encourage you to keep it moving, okay, honey? Oh, so you already messed up because you didn't even ask if I do believe it. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I encourage you to see if you can't be a little bit less judgmental in your life. You might meet some people that are really exciting and intelligent and amazing. What else do we have? I'm glad to hear that, Carrie. Justice in the reverse. 10 of Wands in the reverse. And the 4 of Wands. I want to be in a committed relationship with this person that I'm getting to know. And talking to more than one person is like overwhelming for them. They're like, I'm not out here asking people what their favorite color is because it's like my favorite thing to find out about people. If I'm out here to try to find someone that I could date, like long-term relationship, and I found that, then I don't need to be confusing things, right? Hello, Arvind. How are you doing? 9 of Wands. King of Pentacles. And the King of Wands. Yeah, this person knows exactly what they want. So they are ending a different connection so that they can more effectively make their point known. I want to be with you and only you. I'm not dating anyone else. I'm not interested in anyone else. I'm, focusing on you. Hey, Hooks, what's up? Hello, Raj. How are you doing? I certainly hope not. We have the Tower in the reverse. Queen of Chalices or Queen of Cups in the reverse. So there's like a lack of chemistry, or it's just maybe physical attraction. So, trying to find a good way to have that conversation, right? We don't need to be a jerk about it, but at the same time, like, I don't want to ghost you, so I just have to communicate that this isn't going to happen, because that's the one that I want over there. Maybe don't make it about the other person that you want if you're the one who's doing the communicating, but I do think that we have someone who's thinking, okay, I need to make sure that I'm clear about what I want and not confusing in my communication. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so it could be a little bit challenging to have this conversation and say, I'm sorry, I just don't feel like we have the chemistry that I was looking for here. I sincerely enjoyed my time with you and I wish you luck, you don't want to come across as too like, oh, I pity you, right? That's not what the goal is. But this is someone making sure that they do right by, I think, all parties involved, right? I'm going to tell you how I'm feeling, and I'm also not going to be like two-timing anyone. Hello, Mary Louise. How are you doing? Are we judging the live chat? Hello, Catherine. How are you doing? Oh, I hope that clears up quickly for you, Hooks. Goofy, I would like to think that this is more respectful than that. I don't want you anymore is awfully melodramatic. I think when you're going through the process of dating, you're going to have these kinds of conversations. I mean, at least if you have cojones, you're going to have these conversations, right? You can't expect chemistry or a long-term relationship to happen from every time you feel physically attracted to somebody. There's going to be times where you in hopefully a mature way, have to communicate that you're not interested or that there isn't something beyond friendship there, right? But I don't think this is like a, I'm throwing you away, I don't want you anymore. I think that's a rather negative way to look at it. This is someone saying, I found what I want and I'm gonna do the respectful thing here and like not keep these people on the back burner. Hello, Julian, how are you doing? Yes, but more friendly. Thank you for hitting the like, I appreciate that. This is the Golden Art Nouveau. We've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Three of Wands in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, because if I don't communicate, even though it's not a very fun conversation to say, hey, I don't like you like that, if I don't communicate, then I feel like I would be doing a disservice. I feel like I would be misleading someone, or, you know, failing to communicate what should be relatively easy to communicate. Hey Raj, I do the general reading for the first 30 to 35 minutes, and then I take personal questions after that, with priority to those who tip or donate. So you can attach your question to Super Chat if you want. But we still have probably about another 10 minutes or so of the general reading. Oop, I mean 20 minutes, sorry. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is in the reverse. So in order to avoid someone feeling betrayed, or in order to avoid some sort of argument or drama, I'm communicating everything up front. I'm letting you know, sorry, the, you know, barrier has been replaced. I am no longer an option for you. I don't want there to be any unnecessary, like, romantic rival situation here. I know who I want, and I want that person. Seven of Pentacles. I do feel like there's a little disappointment from this person who's being rejected, but it's early on, so I feel like they're basically just kind of like, okay, well, you know, it happens, no big deal, which is kind of refreshing to see since there's always so much drama, right? But this is someone who's basically looking at it as, that's okay, you don't feel like it's gonna work out, no big deal. That's fine. It's okay, it happens. Hello, Riley, how are you doing today? Did I say hello to Carla? Hello? Yes, please be kind to others. Hello, Shane, how are you doing? Well, Riley, you've got your wish. There's the Death card. And it's in the reverse. This King of Wands is like, I'm cleaning up everything else, making sure it's fine. And then I'm going to communicate to this love interest of mine that I want to take things serious. I want things to be exclusive. I want to be in a committed relationship. Five of Pentacles and Justice. So I'm doing everything right. I'm cleaning everything up. I'm communicating the rejections. And then I want to like take this person out to dinner, or, you know, buy them a cute gift. And I'm going to tell them that I think they're the best ever. Let's see. This is the Romance Angel Oracle. Let's get a few from here. Hello, Tarot Informal. How are you doing? Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Hello, Lemonade. What's up? What else do we have? It is safe for you to love. So the King of Wands feels like they have seen something in this individual that they're getting to know that makes them feel like they can trust this person. It's one of those things that has been a bit of a green flag and encouraged them to get to know them better. There are influences here with regards to religious upbringing and your spiritual path. I do feel like it's something where maybe you don't believe the same thing, but you have the ability to communicate about those kinds of subjects without being judgmental, and you grow from those conversations. We have you deserve love, you are lovable. Maybe for one or both of you, we have someone who has retired some not so great pattern of dating and now been a little bit more discerning or selective. Wow, so the second card that came out today was heart-to-heart conversations, and here we have heart-to-heart conversations from this one. So they're telling people, I'm done, I'm out, I'm not, no thank you, I'm good. And then they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you about a serious commitment. I know what I want, and what I want is you. But do you also want me to? I guess they need to fix or figure that one out too, right? Hello, armchair. How are you doing? You miss your sofa. Aw. I bet the sofa misses you too, Matt. Hello, Danny. How are you doing today? What else do we have? Three of Wands. King of Swords. And the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so it's like when you get all of the unfun stuff done, right? All the cleaning ahead of a party, and now you get to do the fun stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna like pick up the cake or I don't know, the liquor or whatever. Maybe you rented one of those big inflatable things to bounce around in. But this is like someone who's like licking their chops, they're getting ready, like I did everything, now I'm gonna go talk to this person about being my boyfriend or girlfriend, about being exclusive, because I know that I want them. Hello, Damien. How are you doing? Hello, Tracy. What's up? We've got the Strength card in the reverse, Chariot, and the Five of Swords in the reverse with the Star. So this person's clearing their schedule. They're making sure they have everything set up. They might feel a little bit nervous with the Strength in the reverse, but they are practicing what they're going to say, and they feel like they're getting the good kind of nervous, not like the bad kind of nervous, right? Hey, Damon. I don't know what's going on here, but if you're trying to yell at somebody in my live chat, that's pretty awkward. Sounds like something y'all need to work out privately, right? Hello, Jack. How are you doing? Thank you, Gab. How are we doing today? What does Al want to tell me? Anything romantic? Awesome. I've added that for you. Thank you, Gab. Hello, T-Bird. What's up? Okay, Riley. Let's try to be a little bit nicer to the peeps in the live chat, shall we? Yes, Riley? So we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Cups. This is like a romantic dinner, a romantic gesture. I gotta tell you, you're the one. You're the one for me. Why the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, though? Oh, and Temperance. There could be some sort of a delay. I don't think it's a big deal, though. This is like you get to the restaurant and they don't have your table ready for you. Or you go to the show and someone's sitting in your seat, so you have to sit one seat down. It's like, it's okay. There's going to be some little mix-up or delay or strange thing, but it's going to get sorted. Everything will work out. Two of Pentacles. See, it's like, oh, we're pulling the strings. It's okay. It's okay. The strawberries are balanced. Oh, thank you, T-Bird. Hello, PJ. What's up? Well, I'm glad you're at least warm. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Why does it seem like there's some little bad news that means now the good news can happen? I mean, I guess you could argue that's like telling someone, you know, I don't think I can see you anymore. I really want to focus on one person. But it could also be that we have someone who's saying, you know what? I just realized that I don't want to work here anymore, which means I could move to be by you, and that would make life way cooler, wouldn't it? We have someone here who's like looking at things in a different perspective and seeing that it enables them to get closer to you, or that they can be decisive and go for that long-term relationship. Hi, Terry. Is your mom letting you play with the keyboard again? This is the Nightmare Before Christmas. What else do we have? We have the Three of Presents, or Three of Pentacles. Hello, Raj. Nope, this is still the general. We probably have like another 10 minutes or so for the general. So with the Three of Presents, or Three of Pentacles, we have the Two of Potions, or the Two of Cups. There could be some permission being asked. We could have someone who's putting in their 2 weeks notice because they feel like it would be inappropriate for them to pursue a relationship with you if you work together. We could have somebody who asks permission of an acquaintance. Hey, I know you went on a date, but would it bother you if I asked them out? Again, I'm telling you, this is like somebody who's approaching everything strategically. Like, I don't want to do anything wrong. I'm going to make sure I handle everything right. I've got a great little plan here, and then I'm going to tell you I'm actually like quite smitten with you. Three of Needles, or Three of Swords. The Hermit in the reverse. Nine of Candles, and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this King of Wands has had their heart broken and felt a little bit gun shy with regards to confessing emotions because, you know, like so many people, they've been hurt. They don't really want to do that. They don't want to have a heartbreak situation. So they're nervous about the loss. They're nervous about what could potentially happen if you're not interested, right? But it's worth the risk. Why the Hermit in the reverse, though? King of Pentacles and the Empress. This is someone who's nervous because they don't know for sure, like if you're on the same page. Are you wanting the same thing? Am I pacing things too quickly? Are you wishing that, you know, you had a little bit more time to figure this out? Hey, James. Yes, Rachel actually helped me out and sent me a screenshot of it. We have what's aligned with me this week. I already have it written down for you. So I will do that here in like 10 minutes or so. Hello, Intellectual Wanderer. How you doing? What else? Four of Presents or Four of Pentacles and the Four of Candles. Okay, so you do still have a hater. So the person you reject in the beginning, I don't feel like is much of an issue. I don't feel like they give you drama or problems for it. But there is someone here who is gonna cause a problem of some sort. Okay. If it's not one, it's the other, right? So we got somebody here who feels some type of way because they are jealous. So the person who identifies as the King of Wands does not have to be a man, right? But this is the person who was having a conversation at the beginning saying, hey, sorry, I don't think I can continue to see you. I'm looking to be in a committed relationship with this person. The person they want to be with is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups has broken hearts around the Queen of Cups. There are other people who are jealous because of the Queen of Cups. So it could be that the King of Wands is doing everything exactly right because they feel like it would be pretty easy to get replaced. In other words, there are other people that are interested in this Queen of Cups. They don't want to do anything wrong. But they also might have an inkling that there are people who would be quick to report something being done wrong. Judgment and Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I'm going to do everything right. I'm not going to give any opportunity to anyone to think that I didn't do this the right way. All right, this is the Untold Messages of the Heart. Yeah, it really helps when I get a screenshot of it. And Rachel was kind enough to take a screenshot of it. But yeah, whenever that happens, if you are able to do that, that makes it easiest. I like to do that armchair. It's you know, it's a good look for me. What else do we have? I will be writing you a message. I'm staying away from you because the last thing I want to do is hurt you. So this is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who is upset with the Queen of Cups or is still perhaps in love with the Queen of Cups. And they're feeling like they're getting edged out by this King of Wands who's making it clear they want a serious relationship with the Queen of Cups. Hurting you was never my intention, but now it's hurting me too. I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time. So this Queen of Wands in the reverse is the reason that things fell through with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is being heavily pursued by the Queen or the King of Wands, and rather happily it would appear. And this Queen of Wands in the reverse is jealous now because they're like, man, I didn't know that was my last chance. You know, I didn't know you were going to go and like get engaged afterwards. I know I've acted childishly. I don't know how to approach you now. Hey, kicks at dust. I know you're like engaged and stuff, but remember how we were kind of like doing stuff and hanging out and whatnot? What do you say? Could we do some more of that first? Yeah? No? So we have yes. I think this is someone who knows the Queen of Cups is interested in or is maybe even about to say yes to a relationship with the King of Wands. And they're mad. I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. In the very near future, there's going to be a conversation. I'm telling you the truth. You can trust my words. I don't know. I don't know if I do trust this person. Look at it. No. Spirit doesn't trust him either. Okay, so this Queen of Cups is about to have a very romantic conversation with a King of Wands. They want to be in a committed relationship. There's a jealous Queen of Wands in the reverse who fumbled things with the Queen of Cups, who's going to be jealous, who's going to want to have some sort of a second chance here. And they feel like they've been like tricked out of what is supposed to be theirs by the King of Wands. Hello, Rockabeller. How are you doing? Owls, number 12. Communication. And lilies. Yeah, I think there's an announcement of a relationship happening, and it sends this Queen of Wands in the reverse into a bit of a tizzy. They get a little upset. They get a little uppity. So now I'm going to do a little research. Now I'm going to do a little looking around and see what I can't figure out. Yep, because I know there's a rival. I know there's someone else who's taking action towards you. Does not have to be a man, but the man card is about action. Sorry, guys. It's just how it is, okay? Okay. This is the Pulp Tarot. And then after that, we're going to start those personal questions. Hello, Rosemary. How are you doing? Rockabeller, I was talking about screenshots of the previous live stream because sometimes I need to refer to them in order to know what questions people asked. I'm not going back to no funky. That's fair. I totally support that, Antonio. LOL. What do you mean, Lemonade? What's a Carmen voice? Hello, Jamaica. Hello, Steven. Hello, Indonesia. How are you doing? I hope I said that right. So we have the Ace of Wands. Two of Swords in the reverse. I made my decision. I know who I want to be with. I'm going to confess my feelings or at least let my intentions be known. I want something serious. There's no one else I'm interested in. You are my person. But this Queen of Wands in the reverse is upset and jealous because they've lost the affections of the Queen of Cups. And they feel like there's got to be something that they can do to get another chance. I don't think they're going to. I think they're too little too late. We have the Four of Wands. It looks to me like the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands are pretty happy moving towards this long-term connection, not wanting to muddy the waters. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, so our Queen of Cups is letting go of that Queen of Wands in the reverse. I'm in a relationship. I don't need anything else. I don't want to make it seem like I'm anything other than faithful to that King of Wands. So, no. And keep it moving. Don't stand on the grass, please. All right, let's get to those personal questions, shall we? This is the Beginner's Tarot. What is aligned with James this week? What is aligned with James this week? We have some good news coming towards you. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands. Page of Cups in the reverse and the Fool in the reverse. It feels to me like your stocks are rising while someone else's are lowering, which maybe we don't really like to think about it in that way, but it's like you're getting someone else's hours, you know? It's like you're getting someone's section. You're getting a better slice of the pie. And in part, it's because of someone not doing something that they should have. I feel like it's about an arrival or a departure on time. So, like, the stars favor you this week. And I think by that, it's probably your, like, management or people who have some levers to pull. But I feel like you're getting a better situation, a better positioning. You do have some friends that are dealing with some delays or a sense of failure that could utilize a little bit of inspiration from you. They're feeling a little bit aimless. And I do feel like you have the ability to kind of make them feel aligned again. Hey, Aqua Beauty, what's going on? Did I say hello to Rachel? I hope I did. Let's see what we've got for Gab. This is the Cats Rule the Earth. What does Al want to tell me? What does Al want to tell Gab, please? No problem, James. Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Ace of Wands. The High Priestess and the Emperor. Something has changed for the better. I feel like there's cycle energy here. Like, I'm mad and then time passes and now I'm not as mad because I realize this is how things go, or this is what happens. This is how life proceeds or moves forward. So there's a maturity here that maybe was not there a while back. Some wisdom that Al has accrued. But I do feel like this is like basically this too shall pass, or, you know, things will get better. This isn't the end of the world. Death, Five of Wands in the reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. So there's, yeah, it's like a hug from a very wise friend saying, you got this. It doesn't seem easy now, but you're going to be able to figure it out. I hope I didn't forget. Oh, wait, we got, and is there anything romantic? Is there anything romantic from Al? Oh, I'm glad, James. Anything romantic from Al? Nothing romantic, it would appear. It's more like a hug. Encouragement. and support, you know? And let's see what we've got for Aqua Beauty. What spiritual guidance does Aqua Beauty need at this time? We have the Sun, Page of Cups in the reverse, and the Seven of Wands in the reverse. There's someone around you that is feeling a bit exposed or hurt right now. This is someone who feels like they're not getting what they want. This someone needs a hug. This someone needs a little bit of encouragement. This could be your son. But there's been some rapid change or something that has, it's like I was expecting this and now it's that. And it's a little bit frustrating or upsetting. So is there more than just a hug that's needed here? Is this like a substantial? No, I think just a little bit of, hey, how you doing? Anything you need to talk about? A little extra attention might be par for the course, or might be very much so appreciated. Maybe something small to us is big, you know, to little ones. But I hope that you are able to figure that out too. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Oh, well, I guess you got timed out, but you know. You're welcome, Gab. And James, did you want me to pull a few more cards on that? You let me know. I'm going to see what we've got for Raj. Will Raj find any love? Will Raj find any love? You are too difficult to find right now. You need to make yourself more readily available or visible or findable or be in conversations. This is showing me that your voice is not competing with the others. So there are too many times where a person who could be a love interest for you does not hear your opinion or know what you expect. So this is a call to action for you to, at the very least, become passionate or an expert on something that you're passionate about. If you can connect with people on that subject matter, maybe it's literature, maybe it's impressionism, maybe it's Crocs. There's something here, maybe two things, where you can get really invested in, and I see you meeting someone that way. But it brings you out of your shell a little bit and helps you to have, it's like you're more bold. But otherwise, you're kind of too quiet. So the confidence increases for you when you dive in on a couple of things that are really important to you and are able then to meet people associated with that. Oh, I hope so too, Rachel. Hello, great one. How you doing? Well, James, I'm sending you a big old hug. I hope you see your candle soon. All right, y'all, I'm hungry. I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. And thank you for hyping if you are able to. And I will see you on the next reading. Hello, Andy. Toodles.